What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing this nail set right here. And as a way to give back to you guys, I will be doing a special giveaway with some products that I use today. So this is more like a watch me work kind of thing. It's not really a tutorial. So I'm going to start with putting my quickie tips on. And I'm following the tips to make sure that it fits my nail bed properly. And I'm sorry if you hear my baby in the background making noises or crying or whatever, because I've been trying to record this voiceover for maybe 2 months now. And every time I try to make her say something, she starts making noise. So just bear with me. Bear with me. So I'm just going ahead and doing my nail prep right now, doing some cuticle care with my favorite bits. And if you are looking for a tutorial, like a deep detailed tutorial on what to do, like how to clean your nails up for a nail prep or gel X extensions, quickie tips extensions, whatever, gel extensions, they all the same thing. If you want to look for that, I have a video already on my page on a more detailed video. It's an overlay method, but I do plan on recording, if you guys want, a more detailed version of just a full-on gel application video, if that makes sense, without the overlay part. So I mixed 2 colors for my base color because I wanted it to be pinky, but I also wanted to be more on the nudie side. So I just mixed these 2 colors and painted one on top of the other. And recently, while I'm doing characters, I like to kind of sketch out my character using my shading gel. This kind of helps me give a rough draft of what I'm going to be drawing. So I can just fill it in like a coloring book. So Sailor Moon colors are usually bright and vibrant, but I wanted this to be more pastel and more like colorful and just pretty and girly and glittery and glitz and glam and da-da-da-da-da. So I'm going to be doing the sponging method to kind of ombre and put different colors on my French tips. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking the sponge and dipping it into the gel polish, and I'm just dabbing it all over in different spots on the nail. Now, the Enchanted Dreams collection is a collection of polishes that literally look like chrome polish. Instead of rubbing chrome onto your nails, these are perfect. So I'm using Aurora. I'm just going to go over. At first I decided that I was going to do it on the actual colorful part of the nail, but then I was like, nah, I might as well just do it on the whole nail and see how I like it. And I ended up liking it, so I left it this way. Then to kind of give it a little boop 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 bop bop bop, I put these little chunky glitter polishes over the French tip, only the French tip part, to kind of give it that look of like, I don't know, just give us a fairy look. And I like how the polish is more of like a clear base, so I was able to layer both of them without showing color on the nail, without putting color on the nail, like extra color. And on this nail, it's the same design that I did on the French tips, but instead of being a French tip, I did the whole nail full on with the ombre color in color blah blah blah. Whatever, I don't know what this is called, honestly. I did this before on a client, and I don't know what you would call this, but I love doing it. And the less polish you pick up, the more, I would say, like, transparent, not transparent, but the more like pastel-y the colors will look. And then I just went on top of it with the chrome polish. Look how pretty it looks. Chrome powder, who are you? You don't have a place in my home. This collection is honestly a game changer because sometimes you have problems with chrome, and when you have a client, you want to get them in and out. Like, get them in and get out. And when it comes to chrome powder, I don't know about y'all, but a lot of clients have issues with their nail tech's chrome chipping. This ain't gonna chip, baby, because it's polished. It ain't chipping. So when I tell you this is a game changer of a collection, you need it. Now I'm just adding some accent pearls and charms to my French tip smile line to kind of make it look a little bit more, I don't know what to call this look. I had it in my head, but now I can't really decide of what to call it. It's kind of giving mystical vibes. It's kind of giving fairy, but Sailor Moon is not a fairy. So these are the different charms that I'm using from the charm box. They are 3 different charms. But for the thumb, I'm going to be using this one right here. So I'm just going to add a little bit of my bling gel here. I ended up adding more just because I wanted it to kind of be full on the charm, so it didn't go anywhere. And then I start playing with the pearls, and I start playing with the caviar beads to kind of give it that look. That look. That didn't make any sense. But does anything really make any sense these days? Now I'm going to repeat the look on my pinky nail. Not my pinky nail. This is not my pinky nail. My pointer nail and my pinky nail using the same kind of beading method, but instead of going all the way across with the pearls, I'm going to stop, put my charm, and you'll later see that I end up flipping the charm around because there's a piece in the charm that makes the bow kind of look like it's going downwards. You'll see. I end up flipping it around because right now it's upside down, but I didn't realize. See right here. Okay, flips it around. And then I end up doing the same thing on the pinky nail, but the opposite way. So the charm is gonna be on the opposite side. I want to do some more videos like this where I'm just like kind of doing like a watch me work, and I just yap and just talk to y'all. Because right now I feel like I'm still trying to instruct y'all on what to do, but I'm not. But I kind of want to do a story time. Like I feel like a story time would be really, really fun to just like do my nails, not have to worry about the editing and all that extra mess, but I can just like, you know, do a story time and just talk to y'all like it's a girlfriend thing. Baby, the story times are gonna be given FaceTime call with your girlfriend because sometimes I'll be acting up, y'all. You just don't know me yet. I'm trying to warm up to y'all and trying to, you know, it's a different crowd over here on YouTube, so I'm trying to feel y'all out. So for the ring finger, I ended up switching up what I was doing because I didn't like it. And this is where I found out that I didn't like how the gold pearls looked with the gold charms. Like it looked like a completely different gold. It looked like a yellow gold, and the charms looked more like a, what do you call it? Like an off gold kind of. So I ended up changing it out and switching to the other charms, the other pearls. But I think my pearls are just oxidized a little bit to where they look like they're a little bit less bronzy. But now I'm just gonna paint Sailor Moon in. I'm, like I said, I'm filling her in because since I did the outline method, we're just doing it like a coloring book. You're literally taking your gel polish and just filling it all in. And I'm gonna list all the products that I use down below. Right now, I believe I'm using the Dream liner brush in the 15 millimeter. All of Nails by Dev brushes, they're all beginner friendly. So whichever ones you take and use, they all serve a different purpose. But I love the long liner brushes for filling in a lot of color. Like if I'm doing a big area. And then I love to use my like 9 millimeters, whether it's a Deadly Detailer or I like to use, also they have a 9 millimeter in the Dream liner brushes as well. And then I like to use that one more for outlining. So when I start doing my line work, you're going to see that the brush is going to change. The bristles are going to be shorter and more compact. When you're using any kind of yellow polish or liner gel, make sure that you're doing thin, even coats because yellow will wrinkle super quick. And I'm somebody that just likes to do their background color afterwards. I have my reasoning, which I'll get to hopefully in a different video when I show you guys like how to break down a character one day. But I do my background color afterwards, after I do my character, especially if I do a outline of my character. I do the same thing when I color block, but especially when I outline it. So I'm just using blue Dabadi right now, and I'm doing her eyes. I didn't really go into detail or like show doing the eyes because anime eyes are kind of, they're not hard, but there's a method to it. And anytime I do any characters, I matte top coat the whole nail. This is the best matte top coat ever. Matte top coating the nail will make your surface super smooth because when you're adding different colors to a nail, they'll start to get like kind of like risen up off the nail, so there'll be a lot of texture on the nail, which kind of prevents you from drawing smooth lines. So right now I'm doing the line work, and as you see, I changed the brush up. I think I'm using the 9 millimeter Deadly Detailer. Like I said, I will put everything in the caption at the end of the video so you guys see what products I'm using. But this just helps the liner and the liner gel and the brush to glide on the nail, so you're not struggling and it's not skipping over anything. Once the character is like finished being outlined, I take my shading gel again. This is the same thing that I use to outline my character with, and I just add some dimension to like the creases in her shirt, and I also add some to her hairline, a little bit under her neck. This just helps your character really pop off the nail because you can go crazy with some shading gel, and when I tell you, it will transform your whole entire nail look, especially your characters. Now I'm just going to top coat my whole nail, and now I'm going to go and get my ring box and go find some cute rings to go with this nail set. Now here's the final look. I hope you guys loved watching this video. These rings you can find on my website. I'll link it down below. Stay tuned for the giveaway because I'm going to give you guys the details on the next clip. First things first, this giveaway is sponsored by Nails by Deb, and I'm going to show you guys how you enter, and this is everything that you're getting. This is how you enter. 1, like the video, and make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Then comment down below what character you want to see me draw next and your Instagram handle so I can contact you. Now good luck, babes, and I will see you in the next one. Love you, bye.